everybody, welcome back to Nuri Bakri YouTube channel. My name is Nuri and this is Beatball Toys. So today we are talking about this awesome 2002 Star Wars Attack of the Clone Acklay Arena Battle Beast, Snapping Claw and Jaw. Ooh. So real feel battle damage. This is I bought this new, and you can see the box slightly damaged because it's old. It's nearly 20 years. Can you imagine that? So bought this new, and it's been in my collection for a couple of years now. So I think it's the right time to touch up, do a little bit of paint on this cool awesome figures of Acklay. So we're gonna do Acklay today, and I got this by pre-love second-hand of Nexu. I'm gonna do Nexu as well. If you check my YouTube video, you can see I done the rig already. So you can see the color is more pop than the one that they bring out. So I give a little bit slightly more shading. So you can check this rig video in my other video YouTube channel. I might say it right. This is too early morning for me anyway. So you can check this rig video in my video, the rig video in my channel. Sorry. So yeah, we're gonna open this, and they're all still in the packaging, perfect packaging. Only the box is slightly damaged, slightly better damage is it. So we're gonna open this, and we go from there. So guys, we finally get it. Got him out from the box, and then I put the figures stand like that. I love they are the two claw, just like this stand by. Try to grab here. So here's the figure. The color is awesome. The figures is awesome, and they come with the belly, underbelly, like you can take out the cover there, and then we'll reveal the gut and everything. But we're not doing that. The reason I'm here is just to give a touch up, give it a new paint, give it the shading, all that. So this is Nexu. Nexu predatory to the planet Cholagana, and also found in the Zanok and Seleucani. Nexu were agile cat, like an animal predator with 4 red eyes. So Nexu have 4 red eyes, but the eyes there is not red. So we're gonna paint, give a little bit of color there around the mouth and teeth and his eyes as well. And this one should be a black, and then we're gonna do a lot of shading and probably do a lot of dry brush as well. So the double tail will fork and whip like the ILM team animation. Give Nexu nickname as the back kitty. So he's the back kitty. So this one he can be whipped. So we're talking about Acklay. Amphibious reptilian crustacean with a 6 deadly claw and razor sharp teeth, native to the planet Mendesa. They were used as execution beasts by the Geonosian, and one attempt to kill Obi-Wan, Anakin, Padme in the Petronaki Arena prior to the outbreak of the Clone War. So these 3 you can see in the film, Star Wars film, the Clone War. Very cool. So I'm looking forward to do this, and as you can see, visually you can see the color is really bright and more like looks like a plastic. So he's amphibian. He's like a water, and he can he live in 2 lives, so in the water and outside the water as well. So that's why you can see all the his skin like a crab skin, really, and the claw as well. So we're going to do a little bit, maybe we can play a little bit with the blue color and give a dark shading in around the eyes, give a more color on the teeth and mouth piece here. Maybe we're gonna do a little bit of pink color and get a more white here on the belly. So yeah, I'm looking forward to do this, and then I'm going to start doing the Nexu first. So stay tuned guys. I'm gonna try to talk while doing it, so I'll give a little bit tutorial how to paint these two guys. And don't forget to check Rick in my other video. Thanks so much. Alright guys, we're gonna start with Nexu figure here. What I'm gonna do now, I'm using Acklay paint, white gray. I'm gonna do a dry brush under the belly there, and then I start doing the dry brush as well on top of the Nexu, the spike on his back. Give a little bit of dark color and a bright color under the belly with the white gray, all using a dry brush. Then after that, now I'm doing using the airbrush. Decan aerosol paint red brown and give a tone shading color around the joint ankle and his face a little bit as well around the lips. So instead I have a straight line of brown, so you have a shading around the lips and mouth of that. So yeah, and then after this I'm gonna start doing the stripe. So guys, we come to this Acklay figure as Nexu is already done. So I'm gonna put more pictures later for Nexu and Acklay all together. And this is Acklay. I'm gonna do 3-color paint on using the airbrush technique. So I'm gonna do brown and green and black around the body and the shell. Around the eyes here. It's actually, this is eyes right in the middle here, but you can't see it. You think it's the nose? No. Acklay have 3 eyes, so I'm gonna highlight a little bit there, give you more pop the eyes there, and then the ears and everything. I'm going to be airbrush a little bit, even the claw, give it a little bit dark color there as well. So guys, stay tuned, keep watching the video, and thank you. Now guys, I'm gonna start doing this Acklay. I'm gonna start with the dark green. I'm gonna give a shadow a little bit around the shell, on top of his head, and around all over the body as well. So this is the aerosol paint that I decan and put in my airbrush machine. So give a shading around the eyes as well, and it's just like wearing a mask of Zorro. So he looks funny. He look funny. So yeah, do the shading around it and do a lot of dry brush after this. So this process is going to take about 10 to 15 minutes. Because paint is dry quickly, straight away, because it's aerosol paint and very thin paint. So I'm going to do in shading around the claw as well. I'm using dark brown. I'm using dark brown now, doing the same thing around the eyes as well. And around the lips as well, especially around the lips. I'll give a little bit a pop instead of all in a cream color. And all over around the body, around the claw and leg. So I use about 3 different green and a little bit of blue to dry brush all over this Acklay to make the color look pop, and you can see a little bit of tone color in the shading there as well. And then I use a Tamiya paint on his belly, the cream color, and dry brush them. And it's a bit tricky around the face because I'm not really good with the face painting, but I just do whatever I can, I just do my best. So now I'm doing the dry brush using a really light green acrylic water base did I mix, and the blue. So make sure you don't have too much color on your brush. So you give the effect like aqua effects. As you can see now, it's more like a dragon now, more like a color dragon. I'm actually very surprised myself. So we go to the next step. So guys, for the next step, I already started doing this like a square and round checkers around this claw and around this arm. So what we're going to do is we're going to do all of the 6 claw and arm here. So I'm going to show you how to do this. What I'm doing is I'm using the XF15 color, Tamiya color. It's like a flat flash color. So by doing this around this, first we're doing this, and after that we're going to use an airbrush with green, a light green. I'm going to show you later, and just airbrush on top of it, make it look like a shadow finish. So you can see how roughly the line is. It doesn't matter because it's all going to be covered a little bit with the green. So you will see the finished result in a minute. But before that, I'm going to show you how to do that. This round, it's like a scale, more like a scale. So I just use my pen is nearly finished, so I put more water in it, so I don't want to be too thick. So here, don't want to do a bit of claw here, so you can see, and then it's easy to see. You're just using your pointy brush. Don't need to be a really straight line or something, Don't worry about if you make mistake, because they all be covered by the airbrush color after that. So you just do roughly shape like this. Big a little bit, small a little bit. It doesn't have to be the same size, and doesn't have to be straight. So if you think, oh my god, the line is not right, and the line is everywhere, don't worry, because this is the scale that we have here is going to be covered in green color. I'm looking forward to see this finish. Not long now. This is the only thing that I left to do. So I just to cover until here. So I think I'm gonna do all over the six claw there, and around the arm here as well. So when I'm finished all doing this, I'm gonna do an airbrush, and I'm gonna show you how to airbrush them. Really lightly airbrush on top of it, so you can still see this checker or scale on top of it. See what I mean? And you can see this I've done on this side before. So now I'm going to continue with the time lapse, and then after that I will slow down the video, and you can see how I brush them. Alright guys. Now guys, it's time to airbrush. I'm using a really light bright green. This is an aerosol paint that I began. As you can see the color on my hand here, my finger here, very bright. So we're gonna do really thin spraying using an airbrush machine here around these checkers. So we try to be careful not to paint a lot in there, just to give like a shadow on top of the checkers or scales there. So we're gonna start. I adjust my airbrush is really thin. Now I'm gonna start doing it. as you can see, the color changing to the little bit green, so blending with the main body. And you can put a lot of it in the end of the checkers here, so you don't want it to be like checker just pop there. You want to be like from clear to see, from not so clear to see it, so it's like blending into the body. That's what I'm doing now. So I'm sorry with the sound of my airbrush machine. I put more in the end of the checkers here on the scale here, and then I put really light on the beginning. So process of doing an airbrush on this is really quick. The only thing that will take time when you are doing the manually using your paintbrush, and it's take time to do it. But you know, like I said earlier, don't you worry if you make the checker is not right. But as you can see, it's blending already. It's like it's meant to be there. It's like when you buy the figures, it's coming like that. So yeah, I'm very happy with this. So I'm gonna do really thick in the end here, give a little bit tone bright color on it. So like I said earlier, this I use about 3 different grain on this body, just to give him a shadow and shading and a lot of different color on it, so like an aqua color. I'm very happy. It's more like a dragon now than a sea creature or even water creature, whatever where they come from. All we know that he's amphibian. Yeah, that's the right word, I think. So, yeah. So I'm gonna finish this with the time lapse. Tell me what you guys think, and then please comment below. Anyway, I'm gonna continue this, finish this with the airbrush, and then start doing the dry brush around the face here. Make a little bit bright around here, like you see. You still can adjust a couple of color there just to blend in with the whole body and the claw. All right, guys. Hi guys, we're back again. I finally done both of them, Nexu and Acklay figure. This is around 2002, 2003 figures, I suppose. And Acklay I bought a new, and I still have the box. And then Nexu I bought a second hand. What I call it, pre-love, yeah. So what I do with Nexu now, I just do the dry brush, and I put a dry brush with the Tamiya paint and white gray AK paint, and then after that I do the line, the stripe back again, just really thin paint, just give it a little bit brightness around here, and give the pop on the stripe a little bit as well, and airbrush a little bit around here, give a little bit shadow, tone color, a bit brown, and then dry brush all the spike here, and on the face as well, especially on the lips there. I hope you can see it. A lot of dry brush and then the airbrush as well, so give the tone, and then give red on the eyes, and yeah, and then dry brush down the bottom with the AK paint. white gray. So very simple to do this as so it's not much to do as he's just a small figure, the bad cat. Very cool. So and now we're talking about Acklay here. Acklay is a lot of things to do on Acklay. As you can see here, the belly here and the gut is still there in the plastic bag because it's still brand new, and you can see the original color there. You see how far I go with the color, change the color over here. So a lot of dry brush on the this Acklay. I'll give it really dark around the eyes here, like he's wearing a mask. So the checker, or what I call it, scale here around the claw, around the six arm here, and claw here and there. First I do the using the paint XF15 from Tamiya, this color here, and dry brush down the bottom of the belly as well, just to give a matching color to under the belly here. And then after that, using the aerosol paint that I decant, a light green, that light green, and then the airbrush really thin on top of it, just to the make it like shadow finish on it, so you can blend in. It doesn't really pop, so you know it's there. And the back here as well. Then after that, airbrush a little bit more with the brown, just give it a tone color, and then a dry brush, a lot of dry brush with the blue as well, just to give like a sea creature color, aqua color. And yeah, to be honest, I'm very happy with this two result. And then they're going to be joined with wig. You can see all these animal monster, what I call it, you know, they are very cool. They are in the film Attack of the Clone. So I'm gonna try just put I done the base already, just a simple base with a sandy base. So I'm gonna put that on top of it, and then put some joint, better joint there. And PD, I don't have the other figures, the flying thingy, the flying ants or something. Don't even know what the name is. My bad. So yeah, guys, if you guys know the names of the flying in the Attack of the Clone, the bad guy flying like ants or flying, comment below. I like to know it. So yes, guys, I think this is us now. This is it, the finished video. I'm gonna take a lot of pictures all these two figure, including rig, 3 figure altogether. And then that's it. If you have any comment, any question, then comment and below, and then hope you guys subscribe my channel, give me a thumbs up. You can check all my work. Sometime my work doesn't appear on YouTube. You can check out my Nuri Bibo Toys page in Facebook and Instagram, Nuri Bakri. So I hope to see you guys soon. The more video coming out soon, and then we're still in lockdown in Island Level 3. So stay safe, guys. Don't take any chances. And then until we meet again, may the force be with you.